Who wouldn't want a bridge in their backyard?
I think a lot of people don't want a freaking bridge in their backyard. I am not happy about that. I don't want that.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is absolutely amazing. It is so good to be back here at BHB, and we have a crazy busy day. We have a ton of baby snakes that hatch while we're gone. I cannot wait to show you them. It's going to be absolutely cool. Of course, we are getting preparations for the big pond build in the basement for RJ and my secret cool animal. So it's going to be absolutely crazy. We have so much to do. I've got to check rainbow boas to see if any babies were born there. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a fun day. It's always great to be back after being gone for a few days, so it's going to be awesome. Let's make it the best day we possibly can. What do you say we get things started? All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some baby ball pythons that hatched. We had a bunch of clutches that hatched over the weekend, so I'm going to try to power through these as quick as I possibly can. The first one here is actually a chocolate ball python bred to a king spin, and unfortunately we kind of missed a lot of the odds. The only one that we kind of hit is this kingpin chocolate right here, and believe it or not, we had some Woma ball pythons, we had some pinstripe ball pythons, and that's basically it. So no more chocolates, no other combinations, but that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you hit the odds and sometimes you don't. In actuality, we had the king spin, which is actually a pinstripe, a spider, and a lesser, and it was bred to a chocolate, so we had a 4-gene animal. We ended up hitting one 3-gene animal and kind of just whiffed on everything else, but hey, again, that's just the way things go. Moving on to this next clutch, take a look at this here. We actually just had a pastel banana bred to a black pastel, and you can see right here, this is actually a black pastel banana, and I've always said that the black pastel and the cine bananas are some of the animals that I love most. I really love them, but crazily enough, my odds didn't get very good on this clutch either. We hit a couple of these bananas, but that was basically it. So we ended up having one black pastel banana, a handful of these black pastels, and then a couple bananas, and that was it. Again, didn't start my odds out very well on these clutches, but hey, listen, I'm just happy to get good babies, so I'm not complaining all, and let's keep on moving on. So this next clutch was actually pretty cool. This is a banana chocolate spinner, which is of course a banana, a chocolate, a pinstripe, and a spider, and it's bred to a pastel. And this guy right here is actually a lemon blast chocolate ball python, which is really beautiful, and we got a handful of these, including this slightly darker chocolate lemon blast. But the ones that I was really excited about were these ones right here. We actually hit a couple banana chocolate lemon blasts. I mean, how cool is that? And here's the other one right here. Look at how amazing those animals are. And again, these are little powerhouse as far as genetics too, because we can breed these into other things and we can get some amazing animals. And then other than that, we just got a couple chocolates. And actually, this one is really cool right here. This is actually a chocolate bumblebee. So all in all, I hit the odds on this clutch and I couldn't be more happy. This next clutch was actually a pastel super stripe bred to a specter. Now the super stripe is actually an allelic animal, which is a yellow belly bred to a specter. So the fact that I bred a pastel super stripe to a specter means I could get some super specters, so that's pretty awesome. This particular animal right here just happens to be a pastel specter. And then we produced a couple yellow bellies that have that really interesting belly pattern that makes them a yellow belly. And finally we hit what we were hoping for right here, a little pastel super stripe or a pastel super specter. Unfortunately, we're really not 100% sure if it's a super stripe or a super specter, because it could be a yellow belly influence to the specter, or it could be the specter that influenced the specter, which would cause the super specter. Regardless, that is just one absolutely beautiful snake. This next clutch was actually a banana enchi pin bred to a black pastel. And again, although my odds have been a little bit goofy on this, I did produce a couple really beautiful animals. This one here happens to be an enchi banana, and just look at that reduced pattern, and the enchi and the banana together make an animal just extremely beautiful. So as this gets size on it, it's just going to get more and more colorful, which is just cool. And then finally I actually hit a banana enchi pinstripe, and just take a look at how gorgeous it is. I mean, the pin bananas are already really pretty, but when you add that enchi gene, it just makes it that much more bright and really beautiful. And unfortunately, I didn't hit any of the combos of the black pastels, but this is still a really gorgeous little black pastel, which is a codominant mutation. So hey, I've been hitting some odds and I've been missing some odds. One more clutch to show you. And whoo doggy, this clutch is absolutely incredible. This was actually a calico pin yellow belly bred to a pastel. So let's just dove in and see what we have here. For starters, we have a beautiful pastel calico, and look at the nice colors in the side. That's what makes it the calico, is they just kind of bleed up and it kind of is pink, and as these get older, that pink turns to a white, making a beautiful animal. And this one right here is actually just a normal calico, but you can certainly see the pink and the unusual pattern in it, and that is just incredible. And then we still have a couple more. We ended up hitting this one, which is the calico pin yellow belly, which is exactly what the male is, but look at how crazy those sides are and how beautiful they are. And then finally, this is the crown jewel right here. This is actually a lemon blast pin yellow belly. Take a look at the sides and the pattern on this one. Holy cow. So this hit every one of the genes. It's a pastel, it's a pinstripe, it's a calico, and it's a yellow belly. So there you have it, guys. That's the ball pythons for the day. Let's go ahead and check on some baby colubrids while we're looking at baby snakes. So I'm going to start with something that is actually not a colubrid, but it's still a little tiny snake. And of course, that would be little spotted pythons. Take a look at how cute these little guys are, and look at all these babies that hatch, and take a look at this one here. This is kind of a surprise. So granites are actually a recessive mutation, and we do have a granite male that we ran through some of these females to produce heterozygous, and just out of nowhere, this one popped out a few granites, and this one is so light and so amazing. So that was kind of surprised. She must have been het for granite, and we didn't even know, because there's 1, 2, 3 granites in here, and then of course the rest of the clutch is going to be het for granite, which is pretty awesome. So anyways, that's the way we'll start the colubrids, even though that's not a colubrid. These guys here are just a bunch of corn snakes. Of course, this is an albino corn snake here, but these are pretty cool. These are what they call strawberry corns. So there's actually a couple different types of hypos. There's like ultra male, there's hypo, and then there's strawberry, which are not compatible with one another. And the strawberries, because they are hypo, but they're actually a little bit more strawberry looking. That's why they call them strawberries. So it's pretty cool to hatch those guys out. But look at how cool all these snakes are. Albinos, normal, strawberries. I mean, they're just so cute. I tell you what, corn snakes are hatching like crazy, and we have a bunch of other just clutches of corns that I'm not going to show you because they're just, I've already showed you guys that stuff, but it's really cool. Take a look at these guys here. These are little ghost Everglades rat snakes, and oh my gosh, these guys are super cool. And again, you can see this would be like an albino Everglades here, and you can see the patterning difference to this, where there's like really white sides, but these guys are little pistols, so once they start flying, you got to be really careful. This next clutch is something that I was super stoked on. Take a look at this. These are albino high white, black and white Cal Kings, and take a look at how gorgeous these guys are. I mean, and again, this is an albino black and white or desert phase Cal King, but it's polygenically bred to reduce the amount of banding and other color and pretty much just get white snakes. But you can see some have stripes on their back, a little wider stripes, some are almost all patternless. These guys are absolutely amazing, and I couldn't be more excited about those babies for sure. Okay guys, so I was super excited about this next clutch. Take a look at these babies here, but this one in particular that I'm holding is the one that I was really excited about. We actually had 2 of these, and these are actually scaleless creamsicle corn snakes. Now we've produced the albino scaleless and a whole bunch of other mutations of scaleless, but the scaleless creamsicles I think will be really beautiful because they're much more orange than say an albino corn snake, and you can tell how fluorescent that color is already. I mean, that thing is absolutely crazy looking, and we hatched 2 of these little guys out of this clutch, so I couldn't be more happy about that. When you open the tub, you can see babies just start plopping out all over the place, so you have to be really careful, and then when you're shutting them, you want to make sure that you don't get any heads caught in the thing either, so you got to be super careful and always check to make sure that there's no heads caught in the lids. And then finally, there's a look at how beautiful an entire clutch of albino Nelson's milk snakes. I mean, that is just absolutely incredible. One of the prettiest snakes I think that we work with. Take a look at how gorgeous these guys are. And the albino Nelsons stay a little bit smaller than say the Hondurans or Pueblan milk snakes, so they're a great animal if you want something that stays smaller and is super colorful. So what a way to start the day, huh? Tons of baby ball pythons, baby spotted pythons with the granites, and then some amazing colubrid snakes. I tell you, it's been an absolutely great way, but we have so much work to still do today. Okay, so next up on the list of things to do today is move stuff around. We got to move a bunch of racks around because tomorrow RJ's new pond starts to get built. So it should be pretty fun. I mean, we gotta just kind of figure out how to get all this stuff rearranged and make sense. First thing, we drained RJ's pond. Look at RJ, good morning, bud. So we're gonna go ahead and move RJ's pond over here, and then we'll start rearranging this craziness. Oh, by the way, this is Dan Put over here, the man behind this whole build. So I am going to make sure to put all the links in the description to all of his YouTube stuff and social media stuff, as well as his business. So anyone that's interested in doing some pond stuff, and it's amazing work, you guys are going to get all the information. But for now, we have to figure out how to move these racks, this pond, and get this place opened up. So RJ's pond gets done tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm so excited about it. And remember, there's a special animal coming that's going to be living in that pond too. Cannot wait to share it with you guys. Alright, so you guys are starting to get an idea of what we're doing here. You can see that we ended up moving Ricky cages and Macklemore's cages over to here, and then we did have to move some blue tongue skinks on this aisle here so we could free up the space right here. But you can kind of see the entire space now that is going to be for RJ. So how awesome is that? And of course RJ is over here right now just in a holding pen, but that tub is actually going to leave the building, and we won't have that tub anymore. How to get it out of here, I'm not 100% sure. I'll deal with that tomorrow, but in the meantime, we'll have this whole area here for Lucy and Daisy and Ricky and all the other snakes. So we have a nice big area for the big snakes, which is really important, but we also have this nice huge area for RJ. I mean, how awesome is that going to be? So I cannot wait to get this going. We still have a little bit of work to do, but they're going to start bringing materials in today here. They're also bringing materials over to my house. I guess they are delivering 2 6,000-pound rocks to my house today for the pond. So who knows? Lori is tripping out right now. So how awesome is this? So tomorrow's the big day. It's going to be the build. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Definitely a lot going on today. I got to head downstairs because, ironically enough, we got a clutch of ball pythons, and I didn't even know that we had another female gravid. I thought we had gotten our last clutch of ball pythons a few weeks ago, and surprise, we got another clutch of ball pythons. So I'm going to head down and talk to Kelsey in a minute and find out what's going on with that. In the meantime, Lori is, oh, that's a pretty gecko right there. What are you doing, Lori?
What does it look like I'm doing?
What are you doing? You taking personal pictures of that gecko?
Yes, I needed a new background for my phone, so I thought I'd put a gecko on there.
Well, we all know that's not true. So obviously, Lori, are you working on the website?
Yes, I'm putting 2017 leopard geckos up finally. So
oh my gosh, finally,
all
little
you
leopard
people
gecko.
asking, go to the site. Now you'll start seeing them.
That is awesome. I know we again, you know, we literally filled up all of our slots, and we had to move stuff around. And again, what's happening? You can see these are how they start, and you can see that Lori is going through the geckos over here. So again, I had talked before about how we start them in the smaller tubs, and when they get a little bit bigger, we move them up into these tubs, and eventually we can sell them. So it's great to have those finally getting on the website. So we have a lot of stuff going on the next couple days, and I know Lori is super excited about the pond in the backyard, aren't you?
Well, I think nervous is a better word than excited. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to be kind of mad.
Oh no. Well, see, what happens is that every time I do something, I don't do it small. So Lori thought that we have this little pond, and
No, Lori didn't think that's what Lori wanted.
Lori wants a little pond. I want a big pond.
Yes.
But it is exciting. I mean, it's going to be absolutely awesome. So tomorrow's going to be crazy. I cannot wait to share with you guys. Lori will be back here, and I'm not going to even let her go by the house because I know she's going to freak out when she sees what's happening.
Wait a second. No lazy river, no stream.
We are absolutely having a stream and a bridge.
Why?
Because a stream and a bridge, there's going to be like layers, and then there's going to be a stream and then a bridge that you can go over it.
I am not happy about that. I don't want that.
Who wouldn't want a bridge in their backyard?
I think a lot of people don't want a freaking bridge in their backyard, especially with the dogs and having to cut the grass.
Okay, let's change the subject. Are you excited about RJ's thing at least?
No, I'm still upset about my backyard.
Okay, so the thing is she is really excited about RJ's pond, and she's gonna love it. Don't worry, guys, this is gonna be great. She's gonna love this. Don't worry about it. When it's all said and done. I always do things way bigger than she wants me to, and then when it's done, she's like, wow, this was actually really nice. So it's all gonna work out. All right, I'm off to meet up with Kelsey and see what's going on here. Take a look at, these are the actual pavers that are starting. You can kind of see the outline now of RJ's pond, and of course, this is gonna be the outside pavers that are gonna build the wall up about about 3 foot high, right to about here, so he can have a nice deep pond. The back will of course be done, and then ultimately a waterfall, so it's gonna be really cool. But anyways, I am down here. Poor little RJ, look at him. He's like, what's going on? He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be okay till tomorrow. In the meantime, we got a surprise clutch, huh?
Yes, we did.
Kelsey surprised you, like, guess what? We got a clutch. So we have no idea what's gonna happen here, but this is a yellow belly bred to a pastel ivory, so it could be ivories and pastel yellow bellies and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and see what we've got here, Kelsey. Oop, she's got one egg out over there. Look at that lone egg going, hello, what's going on? Let's see. It still looks like a good egg. We're gonna definitely have to candle it to make sure what's going on. But let's see if she's got anything else happening here. Let's see, good eggs, I hope. Oh yeah, they look good. Looks like a nice clutch.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at those pearly whites.
They're big too.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Wow.
Ooh, good job. That's 2, 4, 6.
7 eggs.
7 eggs, not too bad. And what's really interesting, a lot of times the last clutches of the year have fertility issues because again, these males probably haven't been bred or the sperm starts to become infertile, and a lot of times they don't do that well. So anyways, that's fantastic news that was 100% fertile clutch. So Kelsey, you're gonna candle that egg?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. And are you gonna surprise me with any more clutches?
I don't think so.
We got to start breeding here in just another month and a half or so, 2 months. So good job, Kelsey. All right, bye.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so there it is. I tell you what, it's been an absolutely crazy busy day. It's so great to be back here at the shop, and it's so exciting. This week is going to be so much fun with all the new builds and the new animals and all kinds of stuff, babies hatching. I mean, what a great day. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and I can't wait to share tomorrow's vlog with you. We'll get to see the pond with RJ, the one in my backyard, and that secret animal. So make sure to tune in tomorrow. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You guys mean the absolute world to me. Can you do me a couple favors, please? Can you smash that like button? Let's see if we can get this video to say 5,000 or 6,000 likes. Please do that for me. Also hit that notification bell. Turn those post notifications on so you know when I upload a video, which is every day at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to be kind to somebody, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.